Jonathan Ayoff here for Pro Boxing Fans. We're here in London today. Frank, it's an England-Italy double-header. It's worked out quite well.
It is, Jonathan, and I'm really looking forward to it. We want both of them to win as well, that's for sure. Obviously, one's very, very important to the nation, and one's important to us as promoters, and obviously, I think for British boxing. A lot at stake as far as from the boxing side for Lyndon Arthur. You know, he's in with the Italian champion who's undefeated in 15 fights, and his number one spot, the world title, is at stake. So he can't afford to slip up. Very, very important for him to get that to come through and look good winning.
And Lyndon Arthur, he's worked for years tirelessly to get to this position. Do you feel like he's deserving of this position headlining again on BT?
He's got there on merit. He's done everything that's been asked of him, and this fight hopefully will cement his position and get us moving, you know, so that we can move forward in progressing his career.
What do you want to see from Lyndon on Saturday night, Frank?
I want to see some power and explosion. I want to see some explosive power. That's what people want, and I want to see a really good quality performance from him. I want to sit and make a statement.
We're at the Royal Albert Hall. I'm hearing just under 1,000 allowed in. What does it mean to you to return to the Royal Albert Hall again? It's been the site of some great nights over the years.
Well, it's great to be there, and we're delighted to be there. I'm disappointed we were only allowed 1,000 in. It seems boxing's been really, you know, for some reason, been treated differently than every other sport. You know, they're allowing 60,000 in at Wembley. We know it's open air, but it's 60,000 in a venue. That Wimbledon, they've done the same theatre. They're allowing, I think, it's up to 50% in. I'm extremely, you know, disappointed. We are. I'm all about safety first, but that's got to be across the board.
Of course. Unfortunately, Anthony Yarde is out of Saturday's bill. Can you just elaborate on what exactly happened and when you want him back out?
I want to get him out as soon as possible, but he's out because his opponent was injured, and we couldn't agree on a substitute opponent for him.
Okay. Zach Parker returns on the bill. He's closing in on that world title shot. I saw some comments you made this week where you said you want Canelo to come in the UK and fight him. That'd be major.
If only. Yeah, we'd love to do that. Look, at the end of the day, Zach signed with us. I don't know how on earth he's gone under the radar. He's exciting, and his debut for us, I didn't know a lot about him. I hadn't seen a lot of him, and his debut I thought was outstanding. He stopped a fellow who'd never been stopped before, and done it in style. It's also how you do it. And I'd say he's going to go places. I'm absolutely convinced about it. I think he's a really good quality fighter.
And another man closing in on that world title is Archie Sharp.
Yeah.
He's looking at Shakur Stevenson. He's closing in on Jamel Herring. What do you want to see from Archie this weekend?
Well, again, I want to see him. He's moved trainers, so he's now with Alan Smith. I want to see him go out there and show something different. Again, I keep using the sort of phrase "make a statement," but that's what it's about. The public see that and they buy it. They buy into it. So I want to see Archie go out there and do the business and do it in style.
And a word on some of the prospects on the bill. Dennis McCann, Sam Noakes, real exciting talents.
It is. Stam's in with a very experienced guy. He's had 24 fights, only lost 4 of them. He's a 9-fight, at the moment, a 9-fight pro, you know, at a certain level. This is going to take him up a level when he comes through this. And again, he's exciting. When he's on form, he's exciting, and I want to see some excitement from him.
Coming up in a couple of weeks is Joyce and Carlos Takam. I spoke to Carlos. He sounds very confident of doing this.
He does. I'm not going to say I'm not worried about that because obviously he comes to fight, and they fancy the job. You've got to remember, at the end of the day, Joe, although he's got all that experience as an amateur and was a silver medalist in the games, got robbed, in my opinion, but he's only had 12 fights as a pro. And Takam's got a wealth of experience. He's been here twice, and you know he comes to fight. So Joe's going to have his hands full, but he's got a number one spot, so he can't afford to slip up. He's got to be right on it and come through. And if he comes through it, which I expect and hope he will, then he sets himself up for the winner of Usyk and Joyce when they order that fight.
Just finally, Frank, that same night, obviously Tyson and Deontay will get it on in Las Vegas. Do you think Deontay Wilder is being underestimated? I know you're with Tyson, but do you think that obscene power is still underestimated?
Tyson will not underestimate him at all. I think he's got his number, but he certainly won't underestimate it. He had trained for him like he was training to fight a Joyce or training to fight a Wilder, as he's done twice already. He had trained that way. I think he's got his number, but we'll see what happens.
Frank, appreciate your time. Any last words for the England team? Bring it home on Sunday.
Bring it home, fellas. We want to double up, don't we? We want to see our man Lyndon beat Arthur-Faraci, the Italian, and we want to see the next day for the country. We want to see England do the business, and I'm sure they will.
Thanks for talking to Pro Boxing fans, Frank.